Oh, and Boozy is here with the raid. Thank you so much. Hello, this is my wonderful new commissioned model that has some weird broken bones, but the rest is working pretty well, and I like it. So hooray, welcome. This is Dooming with me, Draggor. We are playing a mod called Quake Champions Doom Edition. So if you've heard of the game Quake Champions, it's basically that. This is all completely free. If you go to the website link at the top, dragor.me/doom, you will find instructions on how to join us and play this public server. We've got some awesome map sets in here. It's class-based, so you can get some different types of deathmatch action in. My guest today is going to be Xander the Blue, and when we get into the interview segment proper, we are going to talk about what we both did recently and our different kind of forms of coming out.
Yeah.
It's scary. Never thought I'd be doing that again in my 30s.
Yours is more public than mine was, but yeah, we'll go over it.
Yeah. Hi, Boozy. Thank you so much for the raid. And thank you for Livsuang. I apologize for butchering that pronunciation. In the chat with us right now and playing, we've got Chaos, Grey Fox, and Head Fox, and Jumbles, Boomer, and then, of course, Xander. We've got some other people in the chat from Xander streaming Golf with Friends, helping out Pandez earlier. If you've seen the link or someone in the chat, feel free to post Pandez's Ko-Fi link. He unfortunately has the Rona and does not have the type of capitalism job that protects you. Yeah, he's getting fooked a little bit, so anything thank you, Boozy, for posting the link. That is the one.
Awesome.
I am going to move you over, Xander, to the live chat, and I'm going to go too, and let's get this show started.
And Des, if you're watching, just pester my boyfriend until he gets that over to you.
Yes.
He can control that stuff too. He's gonna probably get bored at work, and he's probably watching this. He can use his phone and just flip that shit over.
I'm going to move you over.
But he might not know the amount, so that's fair.
Okay, Xander, do you hear me?
I do.
All right, say something one more time.
Bees, bees, bees. These are the bees. Did you know about the bees?
Awesome. So I did that Twitter announcement. A bunch of people spread it out there. I officially am going by they, them pronouns. I have felt it to some degree or another for a while. I am in the non-binary camp. And Xander, I guess like the open question, I want to know how much you resonate with this.
Okay.
I don't feel like on a gender spectrum, I've seen the term around that it's more like agender.
That's fair.
I don't feel like I'm even on that scale. I just don't care, nor do I. What basically happened for me was I increasingly felt uncomfortable having any label because none of them were correct. I just couldn't voice why.
Well, like you didn't know that was an option. Like that had not heard. You have not heard that classification before, really.
Well,
or
I did. It just
wasn't.
How do I describe
And
it?
let me describe real quick to like the reason I never really came out as non-binary is because my pronouns really haven't changed. Like I'm fine. I'm still okay with he. They is fine too. But like I'm fine with it being. I don't care to the point where I'm still okay with the he pronoun. I don't know how to better explain that.
So
like I did come.
Well, that's where I was for a long time. So anyone, like I got a couple of messages from people who were like, I thought this was out there already. And I'm like, well, no, it's, you saw on the Twitter profile, and that's like about as far as I ever did it. Or, you know, I wore the they, them ribbons at First Squared in part because I try to just be neutral first. That way I'm never assuming. And then if someone says, hey, I actually prefer insert pronouns here, to me, there's like less risk of harm of making a mistake by defaulting to neutral than making a guess and getting it wrong.
Gotcha.
So I was running around with they, them pronouns just kind of as my support and just belief and language of, regardless
Sure.
of what you identify as, if you teach neutral first, this whole thing becomes less painful for a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the longer I was doing it, the more I'm like, well, just, it's a comfort thing. I became very comfortable with neutral pronouns.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
I didn't expect it. I expect,
Yeah, well,
because like,
yeah.
you and I, we, to varying degrees, we remember, a lot of people probably remember the first time you have to learn someone's different name or a different pronoun or a different species. Because, you know, in furry, what you start off as, you know, I think technically my first original character was a gray wolf under a different name. And there were a couple of
Yeah.
people where I'm like, no, it's this name and this character now.
Uh-huh. I get you.
Yeah, so, like, it was always kind of there.
Sure.
I got... How do I want to phrase it?
Language kind of you come across different words and different ways to express certain ideas. Like I've always just said, for a long time, I've never felt connected to my gender personally, and that's that's the best way I can describe it, really.
Right.
Like, so until I find better words for that, like I like Thought Slime has dude plus. I'm like, yeah, that's a good way to I would describe it, because like I feel very dude plus. I mean, if someone said she to me, I'm like, yeah, cool. I definitely feel feminine enough, and you've seen enough of, you know. I mean, just in general, like I've never felt. And I guess the masculine things I've done have never connected to being a man. You know, it's just a thing I do as a person.
Right.
And so,
you know,
there's a lot there. There's a lot of like how gender was expressed to us as we were raised and all that kind of stuff. Who knows?
well, yeah, there's the boxes you're quote unquote forced into, which is just, it's how you grow up, you know.
Yeah.
It's I'm not saying that as a good or bad thing.
Yeah.
Just at some point someone's going to realize something about themselves that was perhaps true at one point, or it never was, but like you finally have the language and ability to put into words what you're feeling, and you make a change.
Yeah.
And that's as close as I can describe mine. You know,
Yeah.
What's the phrase that you see thrown around? Gender is a social construct.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
yeah, like, I'm sure in my experience, I have heard too many negative connotations of someone emphasizing someone's pronouns. Forgiveness if this is triggering to anyone, but I have heard the sexist, derogatory emphasis of, well, she, and like, it bothered me. Like, why? As my dad would say, there are plenty of reasons to not like someone. Something they're born with ain't one of them.
There you go.
So, like, people resort, and, you know, that's true of racism, too.
Mm-hmm.
I forget the comic. I don't know if it might have been Todd Barry or someone else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand racism. Why hate someone for something as superficial as skin color when you could hate them for who they really are?
It's awesome.
So, you know, I had noticed a lot of people saying sexist things, but then slowly but surely, it's not one-sided. There are assumptions that come with male pronouns as well, and they're not necessarily all negative stereotypes, but it is a stereotype. And
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't like it. It grew to be uncomfortable. I didn't mind for a long time because a lot of people are going to see me and assume that pronoun.
Mm-hmm.
So part of me was like, well, if I don't care, then why would I correct someone? Except
No,
the comfort
yeah.
of the neutral finally has overridden the I don't care what... it turns out I do care, is really the
You're
realization that
fighting,
happened.
also fighting the they win if you care bullshit Midwestern thing we were brought up with.
Yeah,
So that's a component too. That is a weird thing. I don't know. So, yeah. Basically, oh, you care? Oh, you lost. You flinched. Basically, it's the you flinched of social commentary.
Oh my gosh, you're right, and I hate it.
Ah, fuck.
Damn it, Xander!
Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna say this shitty thing. Ah, you flinched.
And I will say, especially because I've seen it increasingly more, so I'm wondering if another language change is on the horizon. I've seen people that have they/it in their profiles, and it, for like historically, for a very long time, is no go. Like that is a derogatory thing. That's dehumanizing. But
So like,
it can evolve, right? The language can evolve.
And I don't know where we just get the point across where like it's not that big a deal. With people are losing their minds thinking 90 pronouns, all this bullshit. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
They try to make it like think it's this big. It's just no, just fucking be cognizant of how people identify and how they want to be treated. That's it. Like that's it. That's it. And then we move on with our day. It's like not that big a fucking deal. Like holy shit.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I don't know about your post, but the night I did it, I can't tell you the last time I slept so well.
Nice.
That's not a joke. That's not an exaggeration. Completely unexpected to me. Like, I kind of just, like, fuck it. I should just do it and get it over with. I've come out, what? I guess I've technically... There are 3 different things that I would describe as having come out. This is the 4th now.
Oh, yeah.
So the first one is, I'm gay. And I still remember how hard that was to say in a mirror the first time as a teenager. That was awful. But I did it, and it was good. And then the second one was, wait, I thought I was gay. Why is this non-male-bodied person catching my interest? And I'm having this crisis all over again. Because to a certain extent... Oh, you rarred me.
Hey, after R.
Press F to rar, chat.
Gotta still do it.
Press F to rar. We haven't played this mode in a while. Press F to rar.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, there we go. We got some.
Gotta be the fucking lizard so you can after R. It's the best.
Well, I'm also gonna pump you full of bullets here.
That's fine.
Vengeance is mine. So first time was coming out. Second time basically was learning the term pansexual and then identifying with it.
Yeah, I felt like I didn't want to change my identification because, like, well, I never want to tell my parents the truth because fuck them, they don't deserve it. That's the harsh truth. It's like, why go and try to explain all that? It's like, yeah, I mostly prefer guys, so don't get your hopes up than the fact that I like also interested in doing things with girls, but not as much as guys. Like, this is a whole complicated thing you just don't have to worry about.
Don't worry, you're not getting kids.
Yeah, basically. Now get off my lawn.
You know, I never fully asked them, but I always wondered in the back of my head when my parents learned about, like, and they're pretty good about it, but they were confused by trans for a long time, and I explained a lot of that to them. They're like, oh, okay. And I swear, there was that one moment where they almost asked, so kids?
Of course, right?
And they didn't, but, like, it's just a wonder. Did that... Well, because, like, they lived their lives assuming that their kids were gonna have kids and they were gonna be grandparents, and that hasn't happened.
Right.
And like, it's not their lives, but that
You
certainly
didn't
is a
fulfill your
swerve.
suburban duty.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
a life swerve from what they were expecting.
yeah.
So
I never said it, but my mom very much hinted that she wanted grandkids. You know.
did
So-
you ever introduce Mia as a grandkid?
Oh, of course.
Oh, good.
No, that's fine. They adapted. They're fine with it.
Every time you say that, I always think of Worf in Star Trek First Contact going, "Sir, they've adapted." As if your parents are the Borg of conformity. Oh, wait, that's the point.
My scared Republican parents have adapted enough to stay inside, but still not know if all the science is in about the virus, but will be careful enough to stay away from it. That is all true, and take that as you will. It's so ridiculous because they don't want to give up their allegiance because the science says masks work and you do these things, but that would have to concede that their buddies on Fox News told them something wrong.
Right.
It's a whole thing.
So let's see. Actually, am I at technically 5 coming out? All right. So then there was the one. It was a small one. I didn't really announce anything. It was just more of a personal realization that I'm some degree of poly.
Sure.
And
Yeah, I gotcha.
so like that one was important because up until that realization, I'm like, well, of course, even though I'm gay, of course I'm monogamous. I'm not a heathen.
Yeah.
There was always this, well, but I'm not insert thing here, is what keeps coming up.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Because I don't even know if I consider myself cis. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
If you would consider me cis, fine. I'm actually okay with that because I'm mostly masculine. I come off that way. I also consider myself NB, so whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all. So my coming out was I changed. I mentioned NB on my profile, put he they, and I mentioned it on my adult account, just how I feel about that. And the reason I didn't feel like I needed to have a coming out on my main account is because the he pronouns are still okay with me, and
Right.
I wonder that's the main reason. There is no reason for me to. I felt like there was no reason for me to have to come out. If that makes
Yeah.
any sense.
And
So-
that's where I was for quite a while.
Yeah, but you're asking for a behavior change that is reasonable to announce. So that's totally cool.
Well, and that also fed into, and this gets into, both of us are very on board with why visibility matters. And
Yeah.
all right, so I'll have various frustrated super fan things to say on Star Trek Discovery.
Right.
But one of the things they introduced this year was they have 2 new roles, and one is portrayed by a non-binary person, and the other is portrayed by I think they're trans. But that is on Star Trek. So
Yeah.
a bunch of people still watch it. Star Trek is a thing. You can look it up and hear a lot of people talk about Star Trek Discovery in some way, shape, or form. And the trans characters or non-binary characters, they're there. It's not challenged. There is the scene that was so impactful to me, which was the one character saying, "My pronouns are they, them." And it's just something in my brain said, this isn't going to be the big deal the other ones have been for you in the past.
Which one was this, and when was it?
This is season 3 of Star Trek Discovery. So the one that just
okay.
finished airing.
Okay.
As far as a Star Trek show, there are many things I could complain about it, but this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
one of
yeah.
the more Star Trek progressive things that a show has done in a while.
Gotcha.
And sign me the fuck up. I am there for it.
Gotcha. Understood. I wasn't sure when... Yeah.
Yeah, just the visibility thing of... I've switched pronouns for a bunch of folks. I've seen it happen at FurCons. I see it on Twitter. I see the announcements here and there. And at some point, it just... My brain turned it into... You don't need to be afraid of that.
Yeah. I don't know what it's gonna take for a certain populace to be like... just fucking... Just burn the 5 extra calories.
Burn the extra 5 mental calories.
Like, yeah, just then we'll just move on. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Like, I don't know. They don't, well, then what? It's always a slippery slope, and like slippery slope is a fallacy. Like, we're literally not asking for much, and this is very specific. It's like, yeah, it's dumb.
Well,
why am I so slow?
Because we're used to this being way faster, or you have run turned to false.
Oh, is that nothing?
You could try hitting caps lock?
I think that's what I did. I think I hit something.
Entirely possible.
Yeah, I definitely hit something. Aha! I am running again. I am Speedy Boy. Yeah, I must have hit something.
And, well, so, like, I've always kind of looked towards alien and, to a certain extent, androgynous things. I've always been curious. I tweeted it out as well.
Same.
But I was single digits in age. I saw some now music, but it was like 5 at the time or something.
Yeah.
And it had the clip of the video from Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics.
Uh-huh. And
that pale redhead in a suit where I didn't, like, kid me. It was like, is that a boy or a girl? I don't care. I like this. Like, this made sense.
Yeah, fair. It's funny, I identified as a, like, androgynous light blue character in high school. And then when I found out about furry, I'm like, oh yeah, fuck it, blue dragon.
Yeah.
And it was like it was super easy for me to just translate into that and just go with the yellow difference. And it's funny, as one piece of the puzzle I wanted to mention that is specific to me just because of my weird Christian upbringing is because part of my comfortability with being gay, part of that puzzle was I first imagined myself as a female in a sexual situation. And that was me being comfortable because I liked the idea of being with a guy. I became more comfortable. It took me work to become comfortable with the fact that I want to be with a guy.
Yeah.
Like, that idea in itself. And once I was comfortable with that idea, I liked gay porn. Like, that switch flipped. So I still enjoy straight porn in that imaginary circumstance. So I don't know. That's very specific to me. That's a lot.
I mean, all I can echo for that is same, sort of?
Yeah, I mean, everyone has some weird bullshit they have to go through, especially living in America. Fuck's sake. It's not part of the song, though.
Well, yeah.
Beer commercials. Heteronormity.
Heteronormity is profitable. You must conform for profit.
Spuds McKenzie says, "Get laid, you cuck." Spud, no, come on. Be nice. You're just a dog drinking beer.
That's something, huh?
If kids remember what Spuds McKenzie is, you can look it up on YouTube. People are like, oh shit, there's a dog here with women.
Oh no!
Life is
It
good.
turns out it's Owen Wilson from Armageddon.
Can it be Owen Wilson from the haunted house so he can get decapitated by a flume?
It's so funny. I think about it now.
It's the best Owen Wilson scene of all time. Owen Wilson gets decapitated by a flume. Everyone in the theater laughed when we saw it. It was really one of the. It made the theater. It made the experience worth it. That moment, because I will never forget it as long as I live.
Now,
His
just imagine if
stupid
everyone in
face.
that audience was shit-faced.
Oh my god. Like, I normally don't say you should watch a whole movie, and thank God there's YouTube, so you can just go watch Owen Wilson get decapitated. So, you know. But I definitely knew I would remember that forever because everyone was laughing.
Well, and like, there's other things that I'm not. It's not that I'm necessarily interested or drawn to what, you know, American society would call, you know, girly things. But, like, I don't have any problem with it, but there are things that can be modestly deemed effeminate that I've always had some kind kind of interest in. The latest
same.
one, I think it was.
I
it
always
was either
played pretty. I always play. No. Like in basketball, you can dribble, you can play pretty and get away with it because it's toward this goal. Like you can get away with like I don't know what it is, but you've seen it. You've seen basketball.
have.
You've seen people be fancy. That's effeminate. That's being fancy. That's a fucking.
Well,
don't
that's
know.
peacocking.
Yeah, but you've seen it. It's not exactly like. There's a certain skill to dribbling a basketball. It's not the fucking most manliest thing in the world.
Yeah.
It's there's a balance and grace to it needed. So you want to do cool, fancy plays. That's not the most masculine shit. But then if people are like, yeah, then you like chest pound someone and slap them in the ass. It's okay. So.
It was either Sudir or quotation marks that posted this, but it essentially was an alien, a xenomorph from the Alien movies dress. And I saw that, I'm like, yes, that. I want to wear that. It's weird, it's creepy, it's goth, and I don't give a shit if it's quote-unquote meant for a woman. Give me that. I want that. And
That would be cool if you had a xenomorph version with your snout out and the tail. I like that idea.
Yeah, I want when cons come back, like right now, other than, you know, obviously seeing my friends in fur cons and everything, the next thing that it's happening. I've decided it's happening. I need to do some wardrobe updates.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to be afraid of doing this expression thing that I've always been hesitant before.
Like I said, we were taught not to care about it. At least I was. I know. I don't know.
I come from more of the if you look weird, you'll get made fun of, which very much was true, if not outright bullied. So, you know.
So why there's always that question of why would you do that? That would be dumb to do.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
There's that idea.
Which is terrible.
Yep.
And then what furry helped me with was wear whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
So
absolutely, I love that about furry. It's
you've seen my various coats, the goth coat, the what's the Assassin's Creed coat I have.
Yeah, that's
and
why
I just wear those. Like
that's
those
why
are
I always
functional.
laugh about any elitist furries getting like fuck you. We're all people.
Exactly.
It's so ridiculous to me. It's like, oh man, it's good. I laugh about it. But what can you do?
What's great about it is there is no single arbiter of furry.
Yeah.
So even if there is a popular one that for whatever reason decides to be a douche canoe on a given day, that doesn't demand everything.
Yeah. So if someone's wearing something that doesn't fit your taste, or like it's not hurting anyone, or it's not fucking whatever. I don't
And
know.
like, to be clear, I'm not saying you can't ask for critique on an outfit or something. There is still color theory. There is, does this physically fit you and move with you? Like, there's a reason there's an entire industry around clothing and making it, because like there are things that do make sense, but the constraints that society claims there are, it is so much more broad than that.
Oh yeah.
So,
Whoa, zoom.
whee!
I'm going zoom as a lizard.
I am looking forward to getting a lot more Andro setups. The part I don't know the most how to reconcile is that, and I guess it doesn't matter, the way my brain figured out the pansexual coming out was, to a certain extent, I am a fitnessophile a little bit. Like, I don't care who you are, if you're like, hey, I want to do this thing, that draws my brain. Like the ability, and it's the ability to physically change yourself is really the core idea that I like. And not in the TF way, although that is interesting. But like, you choose to do the thing in reality, and in reality, you can drastically change your body. When I went from, from my shoulder injury, I went from 140 pounds, and then I went to 183 pounds doing bodybuilding. That is the craziest thing I've ever done in my life, physically. Ever. So I still want to do that fitness stuff, but it has I need to compensate the fact that that kind of physique I'm going to get is going to be so identified as male. This is why I'm very interested in changing up the wardrobe presentation.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna stop working out. When this injury's over, I'm gonna do it. Because while I might be non-binary, I still want to wear a Spider-Man costume.
Yeah, like that flow motion stuff you mentioned.
Yes,
that might be a good idea.
I really want to do that.
And more body weight exercises like that would help. Like, and you know enough for me not to lecture you about it, as far as like how weightlifting versus this makes your muscles react. Like, yeah, you get it.
Oh yeah. I've gone through German volume training where my muscles looked. There was a period in time where I was doing a certain program where my muscles looked bigger than when I was at my strongest, but when I was actually at my strongest, it didn't look as nice.
Right.
And so it's based on what goals you want. There's a period in time where I wanted to see how much could I deadlift, how much could I bench press, how much could I squat.
Yeah. So you know well, you know well enough in that.
So yeah, when I do get back into fitness, other than like, okay, I know how the costumes I wear, the spandex does smooth out things, so I do need my naked body to be slightly bigger than where I would otherwise want it if I was getting body painted, because when I throw on the costume, you have to go a little bit farther for the best look.
I do wish my Xander suit fit better. It does fit like a bag. I did my side Oposu.
Yes, you did. I love it.
And, it was fun, but I was like, oh man, you really can't see anything in this thing. So I'm like, it makes sense that I usually wear the shirt because, like, it's not form-fitting and well enough. So until I get a different one or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if that's something like an existing suit maker could modify to bring it in a little bit.
Yeah, possible.
Because it's always easy to take away material. Adding it back in is the awkward part.
Yeah, I might have been a bigger boy back then.
Entirely possible. Are you John Silver now?
I was a bigger, BT Girlton boy. That's me. The Dragon Show girl and boy. That's why I'm okay with saying I'm the Dragon Show first. That's why I say okay when I say I'm the first lady of First Squared. I'm okay. I'm okay with saying.
Yeah, because like, it's fine.
I'm okay with identification. If someone, in another lifetime, and it's actually very possible, but there's a lot of other things in that equation I don't want to go into. But, you know.
Well, and then there's all right. So we've all talked about this. Pepper too. One of the greatest things about furry is that there is no corporation that's figured out really how to penetrate it. And because of the prudish nature of our society, furry porn is one of the protective measures against it.
Sure.
So
yeah, absolutely.
I've been saying like, oh, I gotta get porn of my new ref sheet to protect it. So no fucking corporation wants to go near it. And so now I'm like, I don't know what to get anymore.
I don't want to name names, but I've seen some furs like try to hint at like the fact, oh no, people hate the furries, or why do people hate furries? Who gives a fuck? Like if they hate us because we're sexual and we're not hurting anyone, then that's their problem.
Correct. Well, all right. So we've talked about this in other contexts on how it's only relatively recent that furry isn't as demonized as it has been for especially as long as you and I have been in it.
True.
So what used to always happen if some celebrity or more public figure that isn't a furry said something nice about furries, it was a validating breath of fresh air. The problem becomes seeking out external validation when you don't need it. Like, you can be happy when you get it, but I don't need Disney to approve of furry. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Like, Zootopia felt great, but then now it's like, oh, it's a cop movie.
It's true!
Oh, it's so weird.
It's true!
They're literally training cops by watching Zootopia. That is a true sentence.
What?
Did you know? Google it.
I am unhappy.
The sensitivity training has been done by making the cops watch fucking Zootopia. I'll find it, but I swear it's pretty easy to find.
I don't have enough drugs in me to deal with that idea right now.
That's fair.
Oh, I'm so unhappy now. Honestly, I'm thinking, because I haven't decided, I'm probably going to get 2 porn commissions to cover my bases, and then... Well, look,
that's what I do.
Well,
but
yeah.
That's cool. That's fair. No, yeah, do
like,
whatever you want.
I'm still in this whole state of flux of, I don't know what all this means or even where it's going, and that's okay. Like, that's honestly the biggest breakthrough. I'm not worried. If it evolves into something else so deep. Yeah. Well, but that's part of the thing. Like,
get them.
If I get one where my persona has a schlong, and then I'm gonna get it, and then I feel dysphoric, I'm like, ah, damn it. So I'm gonna get both and see how I feel.
Hey, yeah, whatever.
It is entirely fine to bring the scientific method to porn.
So that's like, that's a bigger change. Boy, you changed your whole thing.
Look, I understand to everyone else it's like I changed the whole thing, but that is not true.
I know.
In my head, it's always originally been a form of the original brown Doom imp. I just really liked the Doom 2016 game so much, and I really like how those imps look. Like, it was the tasteful update that is in the spirit of the original. And so that's why my version of it, it's more obviously the new one, but it's still very much based on the original.
Gotcha.
Because, fuck yeah. Spiky Harold.
I will admit the purple makes me think of Ridley, and Ridley was awesome. So. I don't know
Well,
if that
hell
was
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Although I
purple
never
and
played
gold/orange actually comes from, I'm sure I've talked about this before, one of my mom's favorite children's books from when she was a kid was called The Dragon Who Spit Fire. And that entire book is done in orange, purple, and black and silver. And it's very stylized. Go look it up. And so I was introduced to that by my mom, and that's like one of the earlier visual dragon things I ever got to see.
Nice.
So,
God, when did I get way too into dragons? It was definitely early. I fucking love dragons, right? I would like, oh my God, Figment was
hell
my
yeah!
bitch.
I've got a hat
Figment was
of.
my bitch.
I have a
Holy
hat
shit.
of Figment, and
Yeah.
I think I also had a Figment wallet.
Oh, that's awesome.
I hope
That's
I have this
fantastic.
stuff somewhere because I would
Yeah.
like.
For those who don't know, Figment is the dragon from the Imagination ride in Disneyland World, Disney World
Disney
or
World.
whatever.
I don't know if
Yeah,
Figment
yeah.
is in the California one or not.
That's fair. And he's this little pink dragon. He's cute. I'm like, that's me.
Epcot. It is Epcot.
Was it Epcot? Oh wow, it's like one of the only good things about Epcot. I did not enjoy Epcot when I was a kid.
It's been a long time, that's for sure.
Oh, if I went back, I'd probably enjoy it now because you can actually have beer there.
Oh, well, we could also just
Different
take an
beers
edible.
of the world. It's true. Oh, an edible would make Epcot Center amazing. Are you kidding me? The laser light show. Oh, hell yeah. Disney World on drugs. It sounds like a time.
Well, other than the fact that we'd be doubling down on capitalism by participating, want to go after COVID?
Yes. Wouldn't it be great if we had a fucking stream called Disney World on drugs and they like fucking hunt us down? You're like, what? What are we doing? Like, you're streaming. No, what's wrong? You're streaming Disney World on drugs. I mean, I would not put it past them to have the technology.
Look, my only hope is if we go and do this and we get arrested, we get the Simpsons reenactment.
Yes.
Marge Simpson, we
I
have your
am the
son.
lizard queen.
Marge Simpson, we have your older, fatter son.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh, can we get a segment? They're in Florida. Can we get Darby Allin at Disney World as grown-up Bart Simpson?
Yes. He is. He's sexy Bart Simpson. Fuck. Sorry, Darby.
The big, yeah, I'm gonna be changing up the wardrobe. I look forward to that. Oh my gosh, RJ, I want to basically figure out a con we're both at and basically commission and get a full makeup thing done. Because I've got the
Gotcha.
shaved head on top of it, so there's a lot you can do with that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. There are so many things I want to explore that I don't know if I like or not. Like,
Well,
I never painted my
mean-
fingernails because in 2nd grade there was St. Patrick's Day and the teacher and a bunch of girls were doing it and I didn't know what they were doing. I'm like, what's that? Like, we're painting our nails. And so just without thinking, I'm like, oh, I want to try that. And holy shit, that was a mistake. Because I was a boy asking to get my fingernails painted.
Oh, and you didn't know. You didn't know that was a
know.
bad thing. Or quote, yeah, exactly.
So
why would yeah.
I want to paint my fucking fingernails, man.
Then do it. Yeah, the good news is that like you have to be inside for the next so months anyway. So yeah.
I guess originally, like, especially when that urge was coming, because I talked about doing that regardless, but there's YouTube. I could just read stuff. I always kind of figured I want someone to show me. That's the experience
True,
that I missed
yeah.
out as a kid that I want.
Heh.
I don't want to have to do it and learn it at the same time. I want the demo first.
I need a fucking senpai.
Yes, I do. Who will be? QQH just volunteered to help me through a mani-pedi day. Which, let me tell you, saying that out loud, like if you don't know what mani-pedi is, it just sounds weird. I know it's manicure and pedicure.
Yeah, it's when you kill a manophile and the pedophile. You know, like what?
It's where you kill a pedophile with a manifold.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, get your local gearhead.
Yeah, a little mani-pedi.
All right, that got weird. Let's not keep going down that topic.
Stop yes-anding that shit.
Right? No, what? Yes, and while a good improv rule sometimes needs to have the, but seriously, know when to do the no, stop.
Yeah. Or the anyway.
Yes,
which is usually what I would Draggor. Which is usually what I do with Alkali.
We are
going down a road where we want to completely have a different topic. I think that's pretty much where it came from. And then I just got nervous on stage and started saying a lot. Anywho.
I'm looking at the chat a little bit. Well, like, all my fucking black metal bands, they somehow got away with painting their fucking nails and burning down churches and being seen as badasses. So fine, I can...
The 80s got away with long hair and, like, being pretty somehow. I don't understand that part. You're like, I'm HBK, I'm Shawn Michaels, I got long hair, shaking my booty, it's okay. It's like, this is very feminine. You guys are fooling us. like, what the fuck, glam rock?
Okay, like, it was feminine, but all of those tight pants let you see certain aspects about your rock stars.
I mean, that's true.
To a certain extent, it didn't matter what their hair was. Everyone's looking at a dick.
Yeah. They were kind of like dressed up as drag queens who didn't go all the way. Like, it was weird. Like, they just have the fucking, I don't know, they had a whole thing going on.
Well, and then, you know, I learned about it early on because it was in my parents' genre of music. I learned about David Bowie early on. That's depending on which kind, pretty friggin' Andro.
Oh, fucking David Bowie is amazing.
Wait. The way you just said that, you had sex with David Bowie?
That did sound like I had fucked David Bowie.
It did.
Oh.
Instead of calling you a star fucker, we'd call you a starman fucker.
And now we know why he's afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of Americans. Trent Reznor right behind me. Wonder if anyone saw that one.
Well, okay, Bowie is a corpse now, so you're getting into Alkali territory if you're still interested.
There's a video where David Bowie's being chased by Trent Reznor.
You all need to go look up what was the song and video where it was David Bowie and Mick Jagger dancing in the street?
Oh my God, dancing in the street.
Was it just called that?
Yeah.
All right, you all need to go
amazing.
look up. Go look up "Dancing in the Street" without the music. It is the best goofy fucking thing you will see. If someone in the chat goes and finds it, post the link, please.
Holy fuck, they did not care, and they probably fucked right after that video, because like they did. I mean, I hope so.
I don't know how much of it was true or not. It certainly is a long-lasting rumor that they did, and not that like I need them to from any weird perverse shipping or it's wrong. It's just, gosh, wouldn't it be nice if like these major public figures could just be like, yeah, we did that. There's nothing wrong with that. Grow up.
You know what? You know what mushrooms or no LSD gave me? It made me stop
I haven't done LSD yet.
Well, either way, it's hallucinogens, similar thing. Basically, it made me stop caring who's fucking who. Like, that's not important. Like, I don't care if Kenny and Ibushi are fucking. It's not part of the equation of whether or not someone loves someone. Who cares if they mesh their parts together? Like,
Well, and like that's the
I
other
don't know.
part too, where I've been
We're all just
identifying as
floating
some
brains.
form of demisexual to like outright ace. So like,
right.
while saying that, and like I don't really have much interest in trying to bump uglies with anyone right now, but
Yeah.
I know at some point I am going to re-enter the dating world. It's just
Yeah.
there's a pandemic and it's difficult, and I don't know how to navigate that when the most of my life the implied thing was, oh, you're dating, and then at some point or even early on the fucking happens. Well,
Right.
that's an assumption that does not need to be true.
Right, exactly. We've also been trained to be like, oh, I swear we've been trained to care. Like, are they fucking? Like, and like, why would I? No, actually, it doesn't matter if I. Like,
Well, like
it doesn't.
it can matter insofar as I would assume most people are not poly. So from the aspect of if people are
Right.
fucking, that is implying
yeah.
like the relationship part of they're together.
Oh yeah. Fair. Okay.
And like there's just straight up the gossip around it as well. Like as a human that has to consider other people's relationships and how much my own confuse me, observing and asking questions about others is like one of the ways I learn about it. So like that's my personal interest in when people are screwing or not. I'm using it as points of data to like make sense of things.
That's fair. Observing
But I don't
the
need
world
to
like
know. I
David
don't feel-
Attenborough.
Yeah. I don't, but I don't feel entitled to know.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, absolutely. I get you.
Bullets,
The
all
hell
the
is
bullets.
Do I get like a little magic staff?
Did you
Is
switch
that what that
characters?
is? Oh no, I'm still the fucking lizard, but that one blue gun, it looks like the Hexen thing or something.
The light blue one?
No, dark blue with the...
Oh, that's a nail gun. It is shooting hot metallic nails, 9-inch nails, because Trent Reznor scored it in Quake 1, and they literally put NIN on the ammo boxes.
Oh, it is a nail gun.
Yes, and it literally is for 9-inch nails.
That's fucking hilarious. Well, now we know why David Bowie was running. He's playing a lot of fucking Doom. He's like, ah, shit, he's got one of them guns. I know him from Nine Inch Nails. It's fucking dumb. I'm afraid of Nine Inch Nails. Being shot from a gun. There's a rocket launcher around the corner with quad damage. And then he just sang about dying, and it was just sad. David Bowie.
Yeah,
I never listened to that album actually.
It's very good. It's very jazzy.
I like jazz. I have had a new appreciation for jazz ever since I got into Lewis Cole.
Yes, Pepper introduced him to us, right?
Yeah.
Look up Lewis Cole. Look up look up
I like
Clowncore.
that kind of stuff. I like very upbeat, like experimental jazz that's still like peppy, I think. And I heard a little Thundercat. He's pretty cool. I ever heard Dragon Ball Durag? That's a fun little one.
I haven't, but I'm intrigued. Dragon Ball Durag.
It's what it's called. It's hilarious. He's like, baby girl, check out my Dragon Ball Durag. It's fucking hilarious.
That's
It's
great.
hysterical. And and of course I found out about him because he hangs out and has done music with Lewis Cole. So
Oh, well, yeah. That's just gonna continue to be a thing.
yeah, and I want all my favorite musicians to get with Lewis Cole, like Devin Townsend.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you know the Devin Townsend Empath album?
Yeah.
And you know how he had 3 different drummers for the different types of songs and segments he was doing?
Yeah.
So the one guy he had, 66 Seamus or Samus or something, he does all of the crazy technical blast beats and metal stuff. He's also a multi-instrumentalist and perpetually 12, so as part of demoing a fancy new piano keyboard that he bought, he asked a bunch of people to submit farts, and he made a MIDI sound file of people's different farts and then did a song with it.
Jesus Christ.
And that's because Devin Townsend also is perpetually 13.
Yes, he is. He stuck the phone up his ass.
He stuck Jay Leno's phone up his ass.
That's right. And there's a photo of it on the internet.
There is.
And he's like loudly and proudly bending over, just this, I'm Devin, and he's just got a phone up his ass. It's just horrifying. I think he was on a lot of drugs at the time.
Yes. And very angry.
Yep.
Look, I gotta be honest with you. If I only had one opportunity to quote-unquote get even with Jay Leno, for whatever that means, sticking his office phone up your ass is an easy win.
Oh. Wow. I used to like Jay Leno too. Oh.
Hey, go watch his old stuff. He is good. Go watch him on
thought he
Letterman.
was
He's
good.
good.
Yeah. Like, he was, like, better than Carson. I preferred him to Carson when I was, like, what, 8?
Well, okay, when you're a
I don't know.
kid, Jay Leno is definitely more easily likable. But, like, I mean his stand-up.
Oh, yeah.
When they all started out, so, you know, Robin Williams, Jay Leno, David Letterman, like, that whole crew that was doing the Comedy Store at that time, like, they're all great. It's just other things Jay Leno did, and his tenure as being a corporate whore on his talk show.
Oh, sure. 100%. He's so boring, and I always preferred Letterman. And didn't he kind of fuck him?
I mean, Jay Leno, the story, Jay Leno hid in one of the boardroom closets when they were talking about who was gonna take over for Carson.
Jesus Christ.
It's a fascinating story, and like, with the full well acknowledgement of, it was a handful of old rich white dudes determining who was going to get the better rich white dude spot, and the other person who didn't still got a good rich white dude slot.
Yeah, it's true.
So like, you have to put everything into context that if you're looking at it from their point of view and in that microcosm, it's fascinating. But as soon as you zoom out, it is so inconsequential and it is so ego-driven.
That's fair. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too. It's very much easy to see it that way. Or
it's a fascinating story. It's very good to make a good story of it. But the importance that the media sold it as far as like,
it's like Russiagate.
Yeah, like, oh, they're fucking over Letterman. How? Is he not gonna be able to pay his mortgage or put his kids through college? No, he just didn't get this one show.
Yeah.
People did shitty things in the context of that, but as far as deserved it...
I just need to clarify it. By Russiagate, yes, he did all those things, and yes, those were all bad. I just mean in the context of it's not that important. People didn't care.
Yeah.
That's all. All right.
Xander, I just did the worst thing.
What?
I'm chewing ice.
I love it.
I'm sorry,
I used to do it all the time.
I'm sorry.
Chewing ice. Decadent.
So we've pretty well covered coming out in pronouns and talking about Jay Leno and David Letterman and Johnny Carson.
Yeah, a lot of weird shit.
Anything else you want to get into? We're approximately at the 1 hour, so whatever you would like to do.
Oh, I don't know. Just, guys, hang out at the Dragon Show more often. I'm going to try to do more things, more exciting things, especially if I have my plans correct as far as getting certain things working, but I'm gonna try to do a stream. Well, that's to be determined, but I'm gonna start to streaming more in general.
Yeah, you did. Unfortunately, it was against Boozy, but it was for helping.
I did not know that. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It happens. But
yeah,
you did golf with friends, swearing with friends.
Yeah,
and that can support up to 12 players, which is all kinds of wonderfulness.
Yeah, I did it because, you know, it was one of the Des needed help, and it was just a last of the minute thing. I wanted to come in here afterwards, so I was like, hey, let's just do this. And we needed more practice doing the whole streaming thing anyway, so.
Yeah, I do
Basically.
want to, at some point, resume doing the vMix stuff, because that'll make doing the video capture from multiple people way nicer. Because, you know, we all know our pain of doing it through Discord.
It is a
fucking
pain
sucks.
in the ass.
So,
Holy shit.
after March, after First Squared, we will
vMix
have learned
is definitely
more.
a good idea for that.
It is,
Getting
and
the
at some
video
point I
input.
need to sit down and teach you it, because in certain ways I think it's actually even more simple than OBS, which is also wonderful.
Oh, man.
How many times do we curse OBS? Oh, thank you QQH for posting the Pandas Ko-fi link.
Yeah.
I don't know why it didn't format the link correctly.
And
That's
Des
kinda
will
weird.
be streaming for the next 2 weeks because he is literally quarantined because he has COVID and his work won't let him work, so he's got to do that.
Well, it's good that he won't be working, because that would also be bad. What's bad is he's getting nothing for it.
Yeah.
So when you hear a bunch of us talk about various worker reforms, right now one of
That's
our
why.
own is having trouble getting by just because he got sick and didn't have the right job to take
Wasn't his
care of
fault.
it.
Yeah. All that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because like he basically had to have gotten it from working in the pharmacy.
Yeah.
So
I think it was from I'm not sure, for it might have been a housemate, might have been in the pharmacy.
well, yeah. I mean, if you're also in a house where both people have to go out and into their jobs,
Yep.
you know,
Yep. Exactly.
the pharmacy that he works for could easily cover him.
I could easily get it from Alkali. I mean, it's. I know so many people who've gotten it that were careful. Like, it's nothing to fuck with, guys. Just be careful. Continue to do your stuff. It sucks, but we're gonna get through this.
So watch out. Follow the Drag It Show Twitter. Follow Xander the Blue on Twitter. I'm at Dragor2K on Twitter. That's the primary place where we announce stuff. There is the Drag It Show Telegram group. Stuff gets announced in there. We are on the Drag It Show Discord right now. So
I try to keep that updated and make sure that link works, but it's tricky.
if anyone isn't on the Drag It Show Discord and would like to be, if you go to the link at the top, dragor.me/doom, there should be a link in there. I believe it is up to date. And if anyone tries it and it doesn't work, let me know in the chat and I will get that updated.
Cool. All right, I have been going for a while, so
Yeah, you have. You've been doing this for like a bunch of hours. So Xander, thank you so much for joining.
No problem. It was fun. I had a good. It was a good talk, and yeah, it's good to talk about these things. And
It is.
Yeah.
And then, so I am going to move back over to the group. So we're going to talk with the rest of the folks that are in the Discord chat. We're going to do some Instagib on the Jumpy Bullshit map. I don't know if, Xander, you wanted to play one round of that before taking off.
Oh, no, I got to pee. I will talk to you later. I will
Go
talk
pee.
to you later.
Bye, Xander.
Oh, bye-bye.
Hello, folks.
Hi.
Hey, Draggor.
We did the thing. Xander had to go pee.
That's a great thing to do.
The only reason I'm announcing it is because he announced it, or they announced it before. Oh, no, he doesn't mind heat. That's right. Damn it. This shit is hard.
They peed. Gender neutrality knows no peeing breaks.
It's true. Everything poops, everything pees.
Everything makes a pun out of yeens.
Well, that too.
I mean, that's
after
just
after this map, I'm gonna switch us over to doing jumpy bullshit. Because I miss it, and I haven't done it in a while, and I want jumpy bullshit. For those of you who don't know, that are still watching this, Jumpy Bullshit is a redone Quake 3 arena map that has a bunch of the jump pads in it. And doing that on Instagib with railguns is quite the deathmatch classic, so we will be doing that.
Classic in the Ernest Klein sort of way?
In the what?
Ernest Klein sort of way?
Why?
Yes.
I'm confused.
You know it, it's setting off red flags. I won't tell you.
I mean, like, do you mean Klein Bottle? Is that?
No.
Should I know the name Ernest
Draggor,
Klein?
seriously.
He's the guy that did Ready Player One.
Oh, I have not read it nor seen it. Also,
Don't,
sorry,
don't.
but you just kept respawning there, and I had ammo.
Yeah, I know. We were doing like a some sort of tango there.
Yeah,
Was it the Masochism Tango?
Probably.
pretty
And someone was getting
much.
hit.
It involved a lot of... Oh, good, Bisexual Mango is back. I'm so happy.
It involved bullets
It
or
did.
other projectiles of some sort.
Yes. I do not have a lot of health. This is not going to go well. And there we go.
Oh, hello again. And hello again.
Hello.
I just got a 2-for-1 on that one, so I think you were
I got
in
a
it
0
again,
for
though.
5 on that one. I got like 500 things that said I had connections. I got 0 kills.
So yeah, for the folks that are still sticking around, this is Dooming with me, Draggor. That portion we just did, that's the approximately 1-hour podcast portion. You can find some episodes on my Twitch still. I do have a backlog that I still need to upload to YouTube, but I try to have a bunch of guests. I have not been able to organize that as much due to all of the first squared work that's been going on, but I do plan on bringing a bunch of folks back and trying to get some new people in. We changed the game mode up a bunch. This is Quake Champions Doom Edition. We haven't played this one in a while, and I missed it, so I wanted to play it again. Sometimes we'll do some various classic Doom things, and there is also a mode called Doomware. If you have ever played WarioWare, any of those games, it's like that, but multiplayer and in Doom here. It's like 90 different little mini games, and you get points for winning the mini games. Person who wins the most at the end of 25 rounds is the winner. So hooray, bragging rights.
Yay, bragging.
There's other mods out there which we'll always try here and there. What's the biggest one that I want to try that I haven't yet? I found a couple of Turok themed things, but they don't seem to have been updated in a while, so I don't know how well that'll go. There is Death Foretold, which is like, it takes a lot of inspiration from the Doom 2016 game and brings it into this. I've played that a bunch. I do like the weapon set. So we'll try that at some point.
I got blowed up.
Yeah,
You are
rockets. QQH said they forgot the .com at the end. The correct link is posted. So as we always say when we're donating at FurCons, if you can give, and if you can't, I hope you all have had as good of a weekend as lockdown and pandemic allows. Hope you're enjoying the games and other media that you are able to get to during all of this. And yeah, in 9 seconds, I'm going to change our mode and maps to show off jumpy bullshit.
Let's finish this map first.
Well, that's the 9 seconds.
Woohoo!
Therein lies the trick.
Okay, I think I have to wait for the next map to load, and then I'll change it over. And I'll remember to turn off weapon drop this time.
BRB.
All right, let's.
Okay, so I'm gonna restart the server. So let's change it to Instagib with no weapon drop. And then we're gonna have to restart one more time to change the map. And I believe I got it right.
It's 2 cyber asses in 10 seconds.
Aha, there we go.
Oh, there's bots.
Uh-oh.
Well, that didn't take long. Hi, Skippy.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, I can't get a frag. I can't get a frag. Yes.
You should have that looked at.
Ah, it's so fast. So this is jumpy bullshit. The map title for this one is The Longest Yard in this map set. Quake 3 Hyena. I love that name. I do need to get that commission. I really do. How have the rest of y'all been doing?
Hanging in there, playing a lot of VR
hanging in
chat, playing a lot of Tetris Effect,
I
playing
need
a lot
to
of Doom.
I need to do more
Working
VR
on
chat.
a deck builder.
What was that?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen you in there in a while.
I'm making a deck builder game.
Oh.
You hear that, guys? The quad spawn. Why don't you go after it?
What stage of it are you at?
Right now I have to make the cards for the alpha just so I can get it in tabletop sim. I've got all the mechanics down and what all the cards are for, and just making resources.
Nice. Yeah, there was a period of time, I still have all the boxes somewhere, but I own, not all of, but probably 2/3 of all of the Dominion sets.
Ah, yes, Dominion.
I have Star Realms, which, that's
Yeah,
okay.
been playing a lot of that. That's what got me into this.
What's your username on the Star Realm? Do you play multiplayer or just versus AI?
Oops.
I just play it in tabletop.
Star Realms?
Yes.
Oh, they've got a full digital version that is
Ooh.
pretty slick. So I've been playing that. I call it my poopin' game.
Oh.
Yeah, if I'm gonna, you know, quote unquote, sit on the can when
Quote, unquote.
in reality I just want to go hide in a bathroom stall and get away from coworkers, I'll go play a
Nah.
couple of rounds of that instead of screaming at someone.
Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I'm playing Star Realms on company time.
Nice.
Damn.
Look, I don't know what just happened, but I just had like 3 or 4 shots in a row where every last one of them was fantastic.
Oh, that's called
the zone.
Saturday night at the college bar, where it's like ecstasy or whatever.
Also,
Yeah.
9-inch jeans.
Oh my!
Pro tip: do not drink the jungle juice. Just don't.
It turns you into a gene, though.
It's buttery.
So speaking of butter, we
That's bullshit.
we will call it a science experiment in my college dining hall. We somehow managed to make a drink by combining most of the sodas and a bunch of salt from the various soda machines that tasted like butter.
I
Allegedly,
mean, you made butter. You made cafeteria butter.
basically.
That
No,
sounds
not basically,
terrible.
literally.
Oh, it was. I did not taste it because I was smarter than that. But the one who did taste it was like, it tastes like butter. Like,
I
all
mean-
right.
Cafeteria butter in a school is mostly. Oh, that's who Buttery. Who's that up on the top making all the shots on that spawn?
That's
It
me.
doesn't matter because I just shot him.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, but like literally, cafeteria butter is just hydrogenated corn oil and salt, which you just did a bunch of soda and salt. You
I have to
literally
inform
made
you
cafeteria
how much
butter.
you just swore.
That is impressive.
That is what we call culinary cursing.
Sorry. Oh, we're not supposed to swear on this stream.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just being silly.
Oh man, I'm not even culinary expert. I just know how things are made.
Yeah,
That
I would love
explains
for
so
Kadeze
much.
to do another VR game show thing, and if they want me to be part of it, I will gladly trot out this new Doom Imp to participate and wave my broken hands around.
But yeah, I still want to make you. Unfortunately, we can't do it in jumpy bullshit or this thing, but make you imp sprites for game.
Oh my
nice
gosh.
job, Noonan.
Jeez.
Woohoo! I have not played this in a while. I am proud at my performance. Hooray.
Yeah.
Pat yourself on the back and doot your own doot.
I did doot my own horn.
They need me rolling, they hate me. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh my gosh, when I inevitably do get an adult commission and it has the trombone parts, I will have to have the caption doot doot.
I just realized that for the last 10 minutes, I've been talking with my microphone off.
Well then, good job. Welcome back. Also, your mic's still off, so we didn't hear you say that last thing.
I feel like that. I feel
Yeah,
like
we
that's a
can't
part-
see that your password is Hunter too.
Yeah, it shows up for you, but I can't see it. Hunter 2!
Alright, you know what? Fine, let's do it.
But anyways, as I
There.
was trying to say before I realized the mic was off, I'm only one part of that game show group, but we'd be happy to have you on there.
I'm in one
Yeah.
of the chats for it, but I never inquire because life is so hectic. I
Well,
basically
the
have to
main-
schedule every aspect. Because if I'm going to be public, I want to be in the right mind.
Man, Weather Fox, a moment ago you stole my kill, and you killed me, and then I think you even gave me the finger.
Oh man, I hate
Oh,
when that
that's
happens.
so that's what that key does. Okay.
Oh no, I've got a purple target on my head.
Ah, those fucking kamikaze things cornered me when I spawned. Oh, they're dumb.
Eh, save!
You're welcome.
So, in Jumpy Bullshit, I jumped, and then one exploded,
And it sent you
and
flying.
it launched me way off into the void. It was insane.
I love it. Oh, Scoon! Is one of you Scoon?
One of us might be.
Scion? Scoon?
Scoon. That's my favorite Batman
Oh
song.
yeah, Scoon.
They've been on, I think, since the beginning. Well, so it's at this point where I will, just to unwind, I'll hop around different Doom servers on
I
Xandronum
think
just to see what's
somebody's
there.
hacking.
Why do you say
Think
that?
so.
Oh, wait, it was a special, wasn't it?
I have only
Yes, it
used
was.
it once so far, but yes, you shot at one of my stupid clones.
Like 5 times.
Oh man.
Take that, Hunter 2.
Cool.
No! You hacked my password!
I keep telling my in-laws to change their Wi-Fi password because it's very, very similar to Hunter 2, and they don't know why. They don't understand why I think that's really funny.
Is it Hunter 3?
It's Hunter and then a number, and no, I'm not telling you where they live.
Well, this can nail
Oh,
it
that was
down to
magnificent,
anything from
Skippy.
0 to infinity. The possibilities, y'all.
Anyway, if you're listening, try your neighbor's Wi-Fi. See if the password is Hunter and then a number, and then you'll know if my in-laws live next to you.
I found... I have a file from somewhere that was one of the, like, from many years ago, a password leak. And if I'm not using a password generator, and I'm
Hunter 2,
going
give
to
me a
make one, I
second,
look and
please.
see if it's a form of it is close enough in this file or not. And if it is, I change it.
Ow!
No, my lead!
Yes, my liege.
Alright, I was thinking it, but oh well.
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna say, like, our usual game show times are like, what, like 7 on Saturday? Something like that.
Oh, well, that's probably part of it. Because
How do
I
I game
tend
show?
to not want to do things on Saturday.
Oh, well, that's when, like, at least 16 of us meet up every weekend, so.
Well, I should make an exception and just go and do it. It really matters. The problem is first squared. It's not a problem, it's just now's the time of year where I really have to focus on it.
When is it this year?
February 26th to 28th. Go to firstsquared.com for more info. We have made big advancements on what the dealer and artist multi-stream is going to be. We've got some website updates coming in terms of being able to list our artists and dealers that'll be doing some form of participation. So we're going to try and get out the list of who's going to be doing it, you know, before the convention. Damn, good job.
Yeah, good job. That was a close one.
Ah,
Okay.
they keep me rolling. They hating.
Oh no!
Some white and furry.
Okay, that was good.
Well, move over, Weird Al.
That was good.
Weird Al
Oh.
Yankovic.
I think somebody's been that before.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Dozer. Dozer only has been hearing us say asterisk, asterisk, asterisk every time we say Hunter 2.
Yeah, that's what I figured the meme was.
So it's actually really funny. The only reason I get these jokes is because I read them all on bash.org, so I'm glad for that, because I was not around at
Right?
the time of IRC.
Hey, did you know IRC is still alive?
Yes,
I did.
Yeah.
Did you know IRC is still alive because it's not owned by a fucking company?
Yes.
Nah.
Did
Imagine
you
that.
know Telegram, Discord, and even Zoom will all go away within the next
Yes.
10 years?
Yep.
Yeah, but we'll have
IRC
moved on to something else by then.
No, it won't.
Well, okay, they still might be there, but we won't be on it as a primary chat resource.
True.
But I fell down.
What?
Man, I can't even remember what the hell I was on before Discord.
I was on a lot of things.
I don't have a low ICQ number, but I do have one.
1-667-4652. Hit me up.
Oh shit, that is awesome!
ICQ number?
Exactly.
Nah.
Gray just
You know-
revealed his internet age.
I don't know how many years I used ICQ before I realized it was I seek you,
Yeah.
but like I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
measure that time in the order of years.
It's an embarrassing amount of time that I knew the name Miles Prower before I realized miles per hour.
God bless America, and you kids are that stupid, said the SAG of America.
I am stupid.
Aw.
Dang it.
Yeah, I don't remember my ICQ number, but it was
How
six,
did
it
we
was
miss
6
each other
digits.
that many times?
I don't
6 is
know.
impressive.
My sauce is running low.
We all took pride in
no.
our low numbers.
Oh, I've done this before. I know how to do it. Ah, it's been so long.
It was like that
Ow.
with Reddit too, right? If you had a Reddit number that was really low or something like that.
Being around longer makes you better.
I don't know about that, but you can check the account date.
Oh, maybe it was that.
And my Reddit account is because I'm a dig refugee.
Oh, fiddly! Are we all just whipping it out right now and talking about
Yes.
how old we are in the source of
Yes,
pride?
we are. Fuck this. Look, if anyone in this chat, which I don't think so, but if anyone in this chat thinks furries over 30 shouldn't be in the fandom, 1, fuck you. 2,
Yeah, exactly.
everything you like is probably at some point held up or made by someone over 30.
Yeah.
I can certainly
Is
say
there
that's for the
anyone
most
under
part true
24
about
feet?
furry conventions.
Yeah.
Like, and there are some cons. Let's
Even
see. At the
Overwatch?
time First Squared started, Xander was over 30 when First Squared started. I think the
Question-
rest
okay,
of
so it
us was Alkali 30 then? I don't know if Alkali was, but he was close.
I feel like he was.
He might not have been for the first one.
Maybe, I don't know.
He's not that much
Yeah,
older
me
than me.
doubting
He's
myself.
just that much taller than me.
That
Yeah.
makes him older. That's how it works.
Taller is
Uh-huh.
older?
Uh-huh. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is this Invader Zim?
Yes. Oh my god!
Oh, that shot. I'm sorry, Weather Fox, but I'm so proud of that shot I just did.
I like spawned and then
So you
got.
do still have the sauce.
I spawned and then I despawned rapidly.
Oh, I just noticed my score. Holy hell.
Yeah!
Okay. Look, I got in the zone. I really like Instagib. Oh, woohoo! On the
was
jumping
middling
pad.
there.
Hooray!
See, I was doing real well for a minute, and then I crested the other side of the Balmer Peak, and I went, oh.
I was
Nice.
nervous about the discussion Xander and I were going to have, so I definitely
a good
had some
discussion.
substances.
Wait, was it just booze or was there other surprises?
Said
Not surprised. I
substances.
had a little bit of drugs and I had a little bit of booze
Yay!
Yeah, I'm out of drugs, so.
because I
Aw.
needed to take the edge off because it was
were
last
stressing.
night I joined Boozy's patron golf with friends, and I just kind of joined it because it was announced. I'm like, I've missed several of the other of that group doing some of it, so I wanted to hop on. And we all were being broadcast live, and then Boozy says, "Oh, by the way, Draggor, congrats." I genuinely forgot. Like, it was such a
Oh,
mentally
why?
stressful thing to do that, and then I slept on it, and then because I didn't have to see or deal with anything in person after that, my brain just kind of went like, that took a lot of energy. We're not going to think about that right now until someone commented on it.
I just
Said-
realized this is Instagib with Melee, too.
Yes. That is definitely a way to go about this.
Yeah, it beats aiming.
I mean,
You
I'm
still
a
have
Doom
to
2
aim
baddie.
it.
I use Super Shotgun. Aiming is overrated. I was a demo main in TF2.
Yeah.
You still play?
No.
Aw.
I'm curious, for the folks in here, when was the last time any of y'all played QCDE, let alone Instagib?
Last time you were playing it, running it on your server.
Whenever
Yeah.
we did
Yeah.
it.
Is that over a month ago now? I
It
think
was.
Yeah,
so.
it was sometime in December.
December feels like longer than a month ago.
Yeah, it was
feels
like
like
5
2 years
insurrections ago.
yeah, I mean, it was, there were 3 Wednesdays in a row that was like a year between each one of the Wednesdays, so,
Right?
Wednesdays in 2021 are just the thingiest.
Sundays, however, are really good because I just had a piece of cake and ice cream put in front of me.
Excuse me? Are you sharing with the class?
I don't know that I don't know that the wonderful person that I cohabitate with has made enough for the class.
You mean to
And they
tell
had
me,
transferred over the
one...
internet?
Yeah, well, okay, look, I was actually
Just
more
step
leaning
into your
into...
computer and hit copy.
Just fax it to me.
Legitimately, if I could figure out how to send things through the internet, I would have done it so many times for all the Twitter shenanigans I've done from the kitchen.
You know how many potatoes would get sent through the internet?
A lot.
Oh, on.
Unfortunately, you can only copy pasta.
Teleport a potato.
Chaos,
Oh,
damn it!
Now load a potato.
Ooh, get off the stage.
No, that is good.
What's that
Chaos
from?
just won 3 internets for that.
Also, Draggor, I'm still waiting for my potato.
If you send a potato through the internet, does it come out just as a regular uncooked potato, or does it come out as like a baked potato?
It depends on how much bandwidth you use.
Adds 1 bake.
That's not quite what I
You
meant.
send it through computers, would it be potato chips?
If you send it over Wi-Fi, then it's
That was the
microwave.
pun I was searching for.
The potato I'm waiting for is from First Squared.
Look, at some point, the internal fight will tip in the balance of us mailing messaged potatoes to people.
I 3D
Well,
printed
I'm
a
still
potato.
waiting.
Instagram.
Really, it's about time.
I think so. I would like to send a potato to somebody.
I want a
You won't.
potato to be sent to me.
Look, not only do I want to send potatoes to people, but then I want pictures and/or video of what people do with them, as long as it's safe for work.
Oh my.
I was gonna
Wow,
say
okay.
that was an important caveat there.
That was a very
Hey,
important caveat.
one of the
You
most
went right to it.
legendary karma whore accounts on all of Reddit went by the name Potato in My Anus. So, Sudir just said they want a yamagram.
Hooray!
Yes.
Whoa, Black Betty. Yeah, McGrath.
I don't know,
Waiting
I
for
was
Dragger to be like, and I'm not even high. So just laughing at our.
Except Gregor is high.
All right, I have to bow out.
I would
one.
say the wee
Oh,
bit
okay.
of weed I did is already worn off.
Hmm.
Because I don't like being wrecked when I do this. It does make it way more difficult. But
This is a new map.
if I do just enough to take the edge off of crippling fucking anxiety,
Oh wait, this map.
then that's okay.
Don't you spawn those fucking comic
No! It pooped on me!
I have to be off, but thank you very much for the free Dragger.
Hey, thank you for
See ya, Eddie.
joining. We do this every Sunday, so feel free to hang out whenever we're doing it.
Absolutely. Take care, y'all.
Bye!
Later.
See ya.
All Gwyneth, your Paltrow.
Wait. Hey, we're on Instagib, not exploding vagina candle mode.
Hey, what's the difference?
Exploding vagina candle is either a grenade or a rocket, not a beam, not a depleted uranium snail.
Yeah,
Damn
but
it.
have you seen what Gwyneth Paltrow uses to make her candles?
Dragger, you just made me laugh so hard my fucking headset came off.
Good.
Instead of Gibbs, there's Goop.
Oh, Xander's gonna be so sad that part was missed.
Is Xander still peeing?
Xander does
Always,
the first
always.
hour. This game is very hard for them to
What?
play with their eyeballs.
He asked if Xander's still peeing, and then you seriously answered for the first hour, yes. He always pees for an hour.
Look, for all I know, Xander is like Jack Donaghy, who only passes gas once a year at the top of a mountain. Ah, there we go. I lost the group. That was a 30 Rock reference.
Oh my god.
That's Tina Fey's character, right?
Well, Jack Donaghy is not Tina Fey's character. That's Liz Lemon. By the way, who here has Lizzed themselves recently?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Why?
It's been a
30
while.
Rock is a wonderful, absurd show that gets more absurd in the good ways as it goes on. I very much
Rock is also
recommend
in
it.
the house tonight.
Is it on Netflix? Wait, oh god, I got that reference.
No, it's on Peacock.
Honestly, just fucking torrent it. Who cares?
Yeah, no, it's on Peacock. That's French for go torrent it.
No,
Oh.
it's on. Anyway. There, I did the Xander. Anyway.
Anyways.
You got me again, Hunter 2.
I did.
Could someone explain the Hunter 2 thing to me, because I'm not that
It's a
old.
meme.
That's probably because you're seeing asterisks.
It's an old meme from the IRC days.
Go look up
There's this
Hunter 2
archive-
on bash.org.
There's an archive of IRC quotes that people would paste their
That one was you.
conversations.
And
And
most
one-
of them originated from QuakeNet, right?
Several of them, yeah.
a lot of
Oh,
them,
wait, you were on
yeah.
QuakeNet then.
There
Holy-
was-
I was on QuakeNet. Wait,
There was some EFNet there as well, because I contributed a few from there.
where were you on QuakeNet? I was been on there since like 03.
I either would have been Dragor on QuakeNet, or I would have been, if we're really going back in the day, I would have been Death Happy.
Okay.
But I was
Like
never.
2003 to 2006.
I probably would have been on it earlier than that.
Okay. I mean,
Anyway.
03 to 06 was my heyday on there. Then we all moved to OFTC because, yeah.
Anyway, Hunter 2 was just this kid's password that they convinced him to reveal, and still didn't realize that he gave it away. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, the music of this level is really good.
God, you're fast.
Yeah, that's why I picked this character for Instagib.
Oh, instant give your mom.
Oh, come
I
on!
just
That should have
think
been a
kamikaze
2-for-1. Oh, beeswax.
Ah, beans.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh wait, am I going in a circle?
Oh, jeez.
Roll that beautiful yeen footage.
Oh my god. Ah, don't poop on me, you kamikazes.
Excuse me? Mind repeating that?
Don't poop on me, you kamikazes.
Alright.
They did the kamikaze clone thing, and when they explode, it looks like liquid poop.
I thought you were naming one of those, like, lesser-known World War II films.
Oh, well, that just got really awkward.
Oh my god.
Bees! Oh, Slippery Stallion just posted the bash.org link. Heck yeah.
The bash.org link, bash.org?
Well, to the Hunter 2 one. I'm assuming that's what it is. I haven't
the most
clicked it.
popular one on there, so all you have to do is look up top on bash.org.
I just looked up Hunter 2 and found it almost immediately.
At one point, I even ran some of my own quote databases.
Same.
Maybe I should put one together for the Drag It Show channel.
I mean, that's
What?
harder to do because do they talk on the channel or are we talking on chat? Or does there stuff that happened?
Well, what I would do is I would make the website, and then I would put together, or see if one already exists, configure a Telegram bot so someone within Telegram can just add something to it with low effort. Wait. Why the hell does someone else also have my name? Come on.
Huh?
Someone else is named Hunter too. Look, folks. This is what happened when us old internet denizens remember a thing that still makes us giggle.
Don't put too many over 30s in a room together. This is what you get.
You'll
Hey,
get another
I'm
new
only
internet protocol. That's
27.
what.
Yeah, you're only 27 and we've had to explain it to you 6 times. That's the joke.
Well, now I find it funny.
Right, but you didn't
Damn
get the joke
you,
before, and you're
Instagoop!
only under 30.
Skippy, I want you to know that that was an excellent shot.
I wasn't even paying attention. I'm sorry. I shot you?
No. You were like barely rounding a corner, and I was jumping through the air and had about 3 pixels of aim and pulled it off.
Yeah, I'm like half playing right now. I'm sorry I wasn't able to appreciate that.
Hey, turn around, drag it.
Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Go away. I know what you're trying to do. Go away. There.
I'll be back.
Skippy,
know.
even after trying, you are way better than me.
And I'm gonna get meleeed, and it'll be funny. Whoa! I've joined a bunch of random, like, vanilla Doom deathmatch servers as well,
I'm sorry.
and I am not good at those. I get frags, but they are few and far between compared to the leaders.
What level sets? Also, that.
Someone was doing Don't Be a Bitch Remastered again, so I hopped on. Which, that does have weapon mods in it, of course, but that's approximately as vanilla. It's more fun than actual vanilla, that's for sure.
Instagoop, that fight shouldn't have taken so long. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
I showed up and shot
right.
Instagoop.
Oh, I just keep chasing it.
No, whoa! Oh, damn it! Hey, I got the frag before that little bastard blew me up. That's the problem being the fast, squishy character, is any of those powers are more effective on me.
I want to be fast and squishy.
but you're a fox.
Oh my gosh, the best part of Doomware, I think, is the get to hissy map.
Yes.
Because it's the little derpling Keiko demon. And I love it.
Hissy is the derpy Keiko demon.
I need to find someone to do, you know?
Do you know the story of Hissy?
Yeah.
I don't.
We're over 30, remember?
Oh, Hissy's a Doom thing.
Well, I know that.
It was just a plush Kako somebody made from scratch, and then they started mailing it around to the other Doomers in the Doom World forums.
Oh! Because then
you don't know the story
they
then.
officially did make, like, the corporate-owned Paid Elemental and Keiko Demon plushies, and I have those.
That's not
Yeah,
Hissy.
this
That's not
predates
hissy.
the.
That
this
is
predates
not
the
Hissy.
plush-
And, sir, madam, or for real? What is the term of like?
I don't know, but I
officiality
I hate sir and ma'am. Like, I fundamentally disagree with their use in our language.
Very good.
Audience member.
Okay. Well, the point is, there's so much deeper lore to Hissy.
But what I want,
go?
I should see, because I think it was Ultraviolet drew the adorable little Keiko demon saying "Yay, evil."
Yes. Yes.
So I should see about getting Ultraviolet doing the commission of Hissy meeting my pet snake Twix,
Yes.
because Twix is very hissy. Oh my gosh, that little bastard just open mouth
Who even
hissed
has
at me
hissy
when I
right
was
now?
trying to give him fresh water. Little shit. My pet snake is a very sassy, interesting, temperamental bull snake. He's never actually bit me, but he does hiss a lot. And bull snakes have that permanent sass face on them. Let's see, how many times can I get a frag off of doing this little loop? Nope, I died. All right, done with that. Where are we at? We're at 644, so we've got a couple of maps to go. We will end on one last jumpy bullshit. I might actually do that next, and then we'll just play out whatever, and we'll see from there.
Since there's only 5 of us left, maybe we should just do 2 rounds of jumpy bullshit since that's a small map.
No.
I will do
I
that.
think we were fun this.
And one of these days, I should figure out why... I should ask on the Discord server why bots with this mod are so fucky.
Or so what?
They're fucky. If I add bots and then another human person joins, all the bots will get removed if there's over 4 people. And like, sometimes I just want the goddamn bots, but it won't keep them.
Well, that's just a prefab on the server.
But like, I don't know how to change it. Go away, go away, go away. No, 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 you're invisible, go away.
Wait, if he's invisible, how do you know he's
Yeah! Whoa! For those of you who were watching that didn't see what was going on, that character with the hat can turn invisible, but there's a slight outline as they move. And what I pulled off was shooting the invisible bastard coming off of a jump pad.
Oh,
Honestly, I just got like 3 kills in a row jumping through the teleporter.
yeah, we just keep jumping through the teleporter.
To be fair, it's very fun.
True facts.
I feel kind of bad, Skippy, but at the same time, I don't.
Okay.
No! Fuck! My ruse worked, though.
I haven't gotten you once yet.
Well,
With
good.
the melee.
Yeah, when we do Instagib in this mode, the melee weapon, this Buzzblade, is also Instagib.
Oh shit.
No!
Ah, damn, I missed.
Come on. Did you melee me?
Not me.
No, Instagoop. Because I was trying to melee Instagoop, and I did not succeed.
Well, I was trying to shoot you, I missed, and then you suddenly broke for no apparent reason.
Alright, I guess I should actually use the railgun, since...
Nah.
I don't know, maybe the invisible guy got you. I can't tell.
Oh! I think this is it. My reign of terror is over.
And now it's
Fine
taken
with
over by a fox.
Skippy Fox is currently
Ah,
the
no,
leader.
there's an invisible wall there.
This is a goofy little map that I do enjoy. Is this from
Goofy or
something, or is
goofy?
this all original?
We're on. I think this is out of Quake Champions.
Yeah, I'd
I
believe
mean, it might be an original because it's QCD.
I'm kind of fascinated that there hasn't been another map pack.
I think these are all out of the game. Are there new Quake Champions maps?
Did they port all of them, or did they just port some of them and just make their own maps?
I'm actually not sure. I didn't realize there was a Quake Champions Doom until you started hosting it.
Oh, because, yeah, one of the QCDE maps is the Edge, so there's a couple of remakes that are just in the main level set, and I think there are originals in there as well. Like that Duke Nukem one, I think, is new.
Yay.
Sudir says, I need a friendlier hiss rope. Now, Twix is my buddy. He has a lot to say.
And if I remember right, very smelly poop.
Oh my god,
Well,
bull
that's
snake
snake poop
turds
for you.
are the worst.
Insta-goop snake poop.
Oh god, no, why?
Oh, sometimes they are goopy, and it's even worse.
Oh no!
Well, Skippy Fox
They're
just drew first
creepy and
blood.
they're goopy. They like to take a poopy.
What?
The Hissy family.
Pretty much. Yay!
No, that wasn't Brady Bunch. That was Adam's family.
The Addams Family.
Thank you, person.
The Addams Family.
Thank you, buddy.
That's the way they all became the Addams Family.
Da, 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 da.
I don't know why, but for some reason I associate that theme with Kage. I'm not sure why.
No, that thing was Brady Bunch.
It's okay,
no,
buddy.
not that
I
one,
am.
family.
I am terrible at the internet. There are many accounts I'm not following that I should, and as I learn it, I just fix it.
Wait, what? Who weren't you following?
where's this
Buddy
go?
Goodboy Esquire wasn't already following, and oh no, I fell into the abyss.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, where's this go?
It's your old pal Skippy.
Eat me, boomer.
Yeah,
where's it?
don't gravity
Hey, you're
me.
clone.
Yeah.
Oh, where's...
Skippy figured it out though. Skippy
Yeah, when you're
figured it out
hanging
and
around your
murdered
clone.
my face.
When you're hanging so close around your clone, you can tell which one
Nice
is the
Dragger.
clone. Ooh, and there I go into the void. Whee! I don't want to be tied for the lead. I want to own the lead.
Well, yeah. Uh-oh, someone pooped.
Don't you dare.
No! Ah!
Boop. What about Gooper Snoot?
Ugh. Goop the snoot! Goop the snoot!
You?
Goop the Snoot. When a Paltrow came to a FurCon.
That hesitant, like I could hear the question mark in your voice.
I just want to raise the fact that there are goofers.
There are!
What are there Goop furs?
Yes.
No,
Yeah, goop,
we
goop,
specifically
goop.
mean a furry who is an anthropomorphic Gwyneth Paltrow's goop.
That's a
Oh,
freaking
God.
cult, by the way.
Why?
Yes.
Why would you put that image in my head, Dragor?
Because it was in
Because
mine,
you
and you too
entertained
must
it.
suffer.
Why?
God bless America.
Oof. Stop
Yes, I
taking
got
my
my
lead.
first
It's
kill.
fine.
But you
Now!
can zoom?
3 minutes in, I finally got a kill.
Ah,
I think I just got a 2-for-1 on that one.
Oh my God, I fell for it again. Not today.
Yeah, but you shot me in the face when I came over to do something about it.
I turned around and saw you like doing the Tarzan yell coming in.
Ah!
Honestly, can we add that as a mod?
Oh, every time you hit a jump pad. Ah!
It makes the actual Tarzan yell, like .wave.
I'd be game for this.
Oh, the George of the Jungle yell, excuse me.
George of the jungle, watch out for that tree. Whack!
Watch out for that Yeen.
Watch out for that Yeen! Oh! Ho, ho! That was a face full of green radioactive goop.
Oh my.
The Adams Family.
Yes.
Seriously, why do I associate the Adams Family theme with Kage? I have
Why?
no idea why.
He
All right,
looks
let's
like
have
Uncle
fun.
Fester.
What personas would each of the Addams family have?
Ooh. I mean, Morticia would be a spider.
Well, at least one of them would be a roach.
Fester would be a roach.
Oh,
Give me some kind of larva.
That's why I
accident.
Oh, you just remind me of a story. That,
See, Pugsley being a pill bug.
like, I think it was
Pugsley is a pill bug?
type.
Hell yeah!
I mean, I'm making them all bugs for some reason because it would be on vogue.
Well, okay. What is Wednesday Addams?
That's the tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Gomez.
Oh, good job, Skippy. Damn.
Think.
Probably a tree.
All right, I'm going to reload this map one more time, and that will be the
yeah.
end of the stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out. We do this every
QQH.
Sunday at 5 p.m. Central. Oh, come on. I'm going to change the map. I said I was going to change the map. There we go.
Oh, I couldn't get my BFG off.
Benny says
have that
Wednesday
looked at.
is a proto-gen.
I could see that.
I still say tree would be more on Wednesday.
Bots.
Honestly, if we're going with the Raul Julia version of Gomez, he's practically
Anteater?
Pepe Le Pew, but for Morticia Addams, so he could be a skunk.
No, he if it's Raul Julia, he has to be an anteater.
I agree.
Wednesday could be a skunk.
I was like
I don't know.
QQH. You know, Wednesday could be a
Wednesday
raven.
would be a corvid.
Ooh.
Wednesday
Ooh, yeah,
would be
yes.
some kind
Yeah, I
of
agree with
no
that.
good dirty bird. Because Wednesday's the schemer.
Vulture, maybe?
Raven.
Raven could also be a magpie.
But we all agree that Fester would be the cockroach.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think that's why I think of Kage.
Did we establish what Cousin It is?
He would be a lawyer.
Remind me, what is Cousin It? Is that the hand?
No, that's
No.
the thing.
Thing.
Cousin
Oh my
It's the
god,
hair.
what paw, what species of paw would Thing be?
Octopus tentacle.
It would just. Thing is basic as all hell. They just have like a wolf paw. It would just be a disembodied paw.
We'll have to get Pepper to weigh in on what paw Thing should be.
Coyote.
What about Lurch?
You'll have to remind me who that is.
That's the giant 7-foot butler.
Oh,
Kind of like a Frankenstein monster dude.
I would say like, I don't know, some kind of cat. I feel like he would be a cat kind of thing.
Benny says Lurch would be a squirrel.
I'd be fine with that. I'd say trying to hold it back.
Toast the Durgan says Cousin It is a Highland cat.
2 for 1. Heck yeah.
One of those Scottish cows with all the hair.
Oh.
I think Lurch could be a yak.
Ooh, good one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Their clone just jumped off the edge of the map, and then I realized I'd been had yet again.
All right, from Adam's family values, what fursona would Debbie be?
Arctic tiger.
Debbie?
Haven't watched it since the 90s.
Oh,
She's their one normal
You're wrong.
daughter.
You're wrong for not watching it since the 90s.
It is so much better than the first
No, I'm
one.
not.
It is. I find the sequel so much more rewatchable than the first one.
It's probably the most superior sequel to ever exist.
I don't know. I would say probably a German Shepherd.
She definitely could be a
It's
cat
too on
of
the
some
nose to say
kind.
Maybe a Labrador. Oh no, I jumped off the map. Ah.
One of those white
Ooh.
fluffy cats, like Mr. Bigglesworth before they lost
Persian.
their hair. That's it.
Oh, Debbie's a Persian? That could be good.
I
That
mean,
could
I
be
never
good.
known it was one of those white tiger things because of just how she's
Ugh.
dressed in like the. A lot
A
of the-
Siberian tiger?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Shouldn't be in second place. This is obviously a broken game.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't be in fifth. I should be in like ninth.
Look, it's because someone is distracting you by being the Hunter 2 imposter.
Nah, I haven't fallen for one of those in a while.
I don't mean the clone.
Dun, dun. Wait, why did I make the Dead by Daylight sound for Among Us? Whoopsie cadabra.
Oh, you lived. I thought I shot you, and then I kept
Grandma.
moving. That was a mistake.
Never.
Skippy, do you ever do that where you shoot and move so fast you assume you got the hit?
Maybe? Oh, someone has the quad. I'm quaking.
Ah.
All right, folks. Thank you all so much to everyone in the chat. Thank you to Chaos, Gray Fox, and Head Fox, and Boomer, and Skippy Fox for sticking around. We had a couple other folks earlier. We had Xander as the guest talking about neutral pronouns and coming out, and then we went into the late night wars, because why the hell not? We're damaged
God.
people. I'm going to leave the server up and probably play a little bit more, and until next time, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Wait, we forgot Grandma.
Night, people.